We're going to be ready to kick off now the first semi-final of the Manchester Ramadan tournament, brought to you by Human Relief Foundation, between Italians in the red against Ivory Toast in the white. Italians who got to this stage last season and lost to Titans by 2-1 in the semi-finals. We want to go that step further. Abdullah Rehan to take it. Looking for Hammam. Jibs did well. Hammam on his head, down for Shaky. Didn't get enough power on it. Mubs scoops it up. ABK for Italians. Quite a cagey game so far. Reminiscent of the game that we saw yesterday between Titans and Joga Benito, which ended goalless. Titans went through on penalties in the end, and they'll be playing later on against Vatos Locus in a rematch of the final from last season. They have played in the group stages already. Vatos Locus victorious 2-0 on that occasion. Ivory Toast on the attack now. Shaky looking for Rehan. Khalid nips in ahead of Hammam, who committed himself. It's 3-on-2. Khalid! Whisker away. Ivory Toast, who beat Yaya FC 1-0 in the knockout stage, whilst Italians comprehensively beat Bahar United by, I think it was 2 or 3 goals to nil. It's an ambitious effort. Hamada didn't take any chances. 2-0, 3-0. I mean to take the throw in. Hammam tries to get out of his feet. He does. Sahel crowded out by Italians there. This young team, who've had the experience of reaching a semi-final last year, trying to use it to advantage, and they look up for it, but here's Youssef! Drags it wide as Jabir was sliding across to try and block the shot. Pasha. Hammam again. Not a lot of space, so he tries for goal himself, wins a corner. DeAndre, look how high the Ivory Toast line is. Such is their dominance in attacking so far. Rehan! Good save by Mubs, that was on target. Khalid comes forward. They've got 3 men. Khalid elects for the pass towards Jibril, and it's still not cleared by DeAndre. Now it is. It's come off the shoulder of Hammam as he tried to flick it with the back of his right foot. And again, his Jabs playing it forward. Oh, not a great touch by DeAndre. Amin trying to capitalise on it. DeAndre was allowed to get back in by Amin's hefty touches. Pasha, Youssef. Good shot by Ahmed. Abdul, sorry, beg your pardon. Abdul, Mubs. Hamada. Sahel. It's not a great pass by Abdul, but he's got a second back at the cherry. Rehan! Again, Mubs deflected to use his foot rather than his hands. Ricochet fell, kindly for Asha. Shaped to shoot, and in the end, with a step over, the chance diminished. A chance for Ivory Toast again. You see a handshake between the two. I think the corner flag was worst. Came off worse with that. How's it going, bro? Did you score your penalty yesterday? You did, didn't it?
Yeah, you did. I missed 1 in 7 or something.
Mubs. Eden Hazard style there. Ammo. And that's the half-time whistle. There have been a few chances, but I think this one, if things stay as they are, we might be seeing another penalty shootout here tonight. The pre-match huddle was very lively, as it is always. They're a real team unit. Remember, the average age is about 16 or 17 of those players, and they're ready to go. Sahel leading the troops for Ivory Toast. Okay, so Ivory Toast, who are also in a semi-final last year, they played against Dream Team and they lost out. So both teams were semi-finalists last year. Vatos Locos and Dream Team put both teams out. This year they won't have any of those teams standing in the way in this stage. We could have one of those teams standing in their way of lifting the trophy. That's a very short retake for the second half. It started off with a real battle, and they have a second opportunity. Omar is a substitute on now for Italians. Jabs. Maro and Elney are on for Italians. No change in personnel at the back. Here's Mauro. Good skill by Mauro. Wonderful to try and get away from his marker, Hammam. Rehan shielding it well against Amin. But one there by Mauro, who's looked lively already. Amin, Elney. Here comes Asher. Away from Amin, rather easily for the Italians' liking. Omar helping to cover his pal and ABK, and it's a corner. It's come off the corner flag. And it's another corner for Ivory Toast. Looking for Jibril. Out by ABK. And it's fallen nicely for Jibril. Lifts it into the middle. Elmi. And he's headed it back in for Mauro. It would have been a wonderful goal if Mauro had the finishing touch. He's taken it out of play in his attempt to try and keep it in play. Away. Yusuf. Hammam. Back to Yusuf again. Sahel. Time to get his head up and find Rehan. Trying to lay off for Asha. Amin. Elmi. Trying to back heel into the path of Mauro. DeAndre was in the way. Hammam. Rehan. Again, Ivory Toast building up from the back. Patient. And they're probing away. Rehan wants to shoot. He does! Over the bar. Bub saw it over. But again, a warning sign that the goal is coming for Ivory Toast. Jabir, long ball forward towards Mauro. DeAndre bounced off him. Elmi! 1-0 to Italians! Out of nothing! Ivory Toast fall behind. It was the long ball that did the trick for them. Mauro played it in and Elmi was free. Hamada beaten. And the crowd come alive. Abdul. Italians now set the stall out. They're going to have to defend like the real Italians to try and keep hold of this lead. Abdul encouraged to shoot from long range. Mubs was falling backwards. If that was on target, I think the keeper would have been caught out. Again, another long range shot by Ivory Toast. Long ball forward. Elmi now, the goal scorer. DeAndre's only missed a good shot. Hamada got a hand to it. Firm one.
What a miss! Stop!
DeAndre getting it out. Amin. Asha. Now Rehan. Oh, he's got past ABK. Asha. Sorry. Rehan. Shaky. Abdul! Saved again with his foot by Mubs. Mauro with the corner. Low route. And it's Omar helping it on. The clear-cut opportunity. He's wasted it, I think. Will it come back to haunt them? Mubs. Who's made most of his saves, if not all of them, with his foot. It's still trouble. Hamada! Ooh, and he's on the ground now, Hamada. I think he's injured himself in the process of making that save. He has. This is a huge concern now for Ivory Toast management on the sideline. Elmi. Seems like he's the man who scored the winner so far. Amin. Here's Jibril, and nearly curls it into the top corner. Ivory Toast tournament was flashing right before their eyes. Still in discussion, and again, it's Jibril making a right nuisance of himself on the line. DeAndre is trying to keep him out of the way. Mauro will take the free kick. Mauro! DeAndre blocks it. Corner kick. This is exactly what Italians would have liked. Hasnain is here. Rehan. DeAndre wasn't expecting it. It's a job on to keep it in. He does. And now he's not been pushed over. Here comes Jibril. Squaring it for Elmi, and he's missed the pass there. Rehan caught DeAndre off guard, and the set piece has been wasted. We're into the final minute of the game. It's now or never for Ivory Toast. Yusuf. He drills it towards goal. It was a real pinger on his right foot. Elmi's coming off, Berber's on. A round of, well, it's a standing ovation for the goal scorer, the man who looks like he's put Italians in the final. If they can defend this one, every man is back. Apart from Berber. Asher, Hammam's in there. Yusuf, off the line. And it's over. Italians have made it to the final. Yusuf's shot cleared off the line. I think it was by his own teammate. And that was the final opportunity that they had. Italians have made it. They conceded only one goal in this tournament. They've repeated the feat from the group stage, a 1-0 victory. Ashraf, what was the secret behind you making the final this year?
There's no secret, just talent and hard work, what the guys showed tonight. There's no secret.
The first half, it was all Ivory Toast. What did you do in your team talk to try and turn it around?
First half, we tried to get a little run in the game. There was pressure on the lads, but afterwards we got into the game. We put on Elmi, an incredible goal right there, man.
Yeah. What made the goal happen?
It was the spirit of the Italians. That's what made the goal happen, man. We're all a family at the end of the day, man. Let me show you. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! Dogs in the house! Dogs in the house! We ready for the final! We ready for the final!
Well done. Italians have made it, and they are up for this game. Titans and Vatos Locals have been sent out a warning sign. They are here. They know that it's going to be a tough one. If whichever one of those two teams gets to the final, they know they're in for a huge game on Sunday.